Ladies, the moment your man is being targeted or being accused of sexual assault, you need to leave then. You need to leave then. Okay? There is no, I'm gonna work it out, no type of shit. Leave then, because you're putting yourself in danger. This morning, guess what happened? Ex-Virginia Deputy Governor Justin Fairfax unalived his wife and himself. Okay, if you don't know who that is, like I said, Justin Fairfax was the second black person elected to statewide office from Virginia. He was the deputy governor from 2018 from 2018 through 2022. But for a lot of people do know that his tenure was overshadowed because he had 2 allegations of sexual assault, which he did deny. But yeah, while that was going on, him and his wife were going through, I guess they were going through a separation. They were living together while they were going through a nasty divorce. They were still cohabitating. The moment he had those sexual assault charges, she should have left. Okay? But he unalived her and himself at their home in Annandale, Virginia, while their 2 teenage children were there in the middle of the night. Their son had to call in and let the authorities know that his parents were dead. Okay? Ladies, apparently she wanted to leave. She wanted to go. I need you guys to have discernment. I need you guys to understand something. If you are thinking about leaving a man, but you're scared to do so while he is home because you don't know how he will react, you are unsafe. You are not in a safe situation. If you are fearful of how a man's going to respond to you, if you want to leave him, if you want to go, if you have to hide, if you have to do things while he's not there, if you have to do things in the middle of the night with 12 people on standby because you are worried about his reaction, you need to go. Like, that's the indicator right there that you're unsafe, that you need to go. It needs to be done now, and probably you need to have a restraining order in place, because if that is something you're worried about, that person does not love or care about you, and they're going to harm you. It's something in you already knows this. I need you guys to open up your mind. Use critical thinking, all right? I am so saddened for the family of this young woman and her children. The 2 allegations of sexual assault should have been enough right there for you to laugh. Get your kids and go. Go. I'm tired of women saying, I don't have any money. I'm tired of women saying, I don't know what to do. How do I start over? Figure it the fuck out. Where there's a will, there's a way, because you laying up with someone, or you being under the same roof as someone who sexually assaults women, who hurts women, and you're trying to figure it out. This is how you end up. It is unfortunate that she passed, but it's crazy. It is crazy that she knew, or he had these allegations going. Well, she didn't. Like I said, he denied this stuff, but she stayed. Try to figure her divorce out. What? That man's a predator. All the signs were there. I'm realizing that a lot of women are losing their life because they're around men who are emotional. Men aren't reacting off emotion now. Men are acting off emotion. Y'all be safe out there.
Justin Fairfax is an unfortunate reminder that how a man treats one woman is how he treats all women forever. In 2019, 2 women came forward and said that they were essayed by him in 2000 and 2004. Ultimately, nothing happened. He finished out his term, and now he's unalived his wife, after I'm sure what was years of abuse. 1 sexual assault allegation actually is enough. How a man treats one woman is a pattern of behavior for who he is as a person. If we were functioning as a correct society, those allegations from 2000-2004 would have been enough to end this man's career and livelihood forever, and his wife would still be alive today. And I'm talking about this now not only because it's vitally important, but also because, unfortunately, I was working for the Democratic Party of Virginia in 2017 and helped elect Justin Fairfax and Ralph Northam. Myself and the rest of the staffers obviously had no idea of the allegations at the time. We also had no idea about Ralph Northam and his blackface. And at the time, electing the first Black lieutenant governor felt vitally important. And I was also part of the group of former Virginia Democratic Party staffers in 2019 that vehemently called for both of their resignations. Justin Fairfax for the SA allegations and Ralph Northam for the blackface, which ultimately, unfortunately, fell on deaf ears to the rest of the party. This man should have been in jail. And if he were, Serena Fairfax would still be alive and his kids would still have a mother. But you don't care about that, do you?
The former Lieutenant Governor of Virginia, Justin Fairfax, and his wife Serena were found dead this morning in their Annandale home after he reportedly shot her and then himself. And police say that both their teenage kids were in the house when it happened, with their son being the one who called 911. Right, and the couple were in the middle of a divorce, and police say that the shooting may have been sparked by Justin being served paperwork for an upcoming court date. Though this also isn't the first time the police have been to that house. Back in January, Justin called 911 claiming that Serena had assaulted him. Except Serena, she installed cameras all over the home, and police confirmed that the assault never actually happened. And also, if you can't tell why, but Justin seems familiar to you, it's because his political career was just so messy. Back in 2019, Virginia's governor at the time, Ralph Northam, was engulfed in a blackface and KKK scandal. And so then Justin reportedly started calling family members telling them that Northam was about to resign and that he was next in line for the top job. But then, days later, a woman came forward accusing Justin of sexually assaulting her back in 2004. And then 5 days after that, a second woman made similar claims. But then, while there were calls for Justin to resign, neither he nor Northam did, and both finished out their terms. But for now, we just have this really tragic situation, and you have the police saying that their main focus is helping the kids right now.